Hello, Blue Jays fans. Welcome to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. And on this episode, Jays have just traded a player. They just signed a player. There's some major bullpen injury and their replacements, Springer's outstanding performance, and the upcoming 3-game series against the Oakland Athletics. But thank you all for coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you all for coming in again on this July 11th, Friday night. Let's go. So the Toronto Blue Jays just traded off Will Robertson on July 10th. This was yesterday. So the Blue Jays traded Will Robertson to the Chicago White Sox for some exchange for some cash consideration. He had been designated for assignment to Toronto on July 6th after being bumped from the roster when Ryan Burr was activated off the 60-day injury list. But we have some more information on Mr. Ryan Burr, but we're going to get to that. So as far as stats for the year, he also played all three outfield positions, mainly in the corner spots, and finished the season slashing roughly a 245 average, 333, 451 across his minor league career. So yes, he's been traded to the Chicago White Sox as of July 10th, 2025, sending him to the Chicago White Sox for cash. His MLB stint was brief. Only 3 games, 1 for 10, but his AAA numbers at Buffalo this year was very impressive. So now he reports to the AAA Charlotte within the White Sox organization. He'll have a better chance. He'll probably get more playing time over there. But as it stands, he's with the Chicago White Sox, and I wish him the best of luck. So the Toronto Blue Jays went out today, and he ended up signing a first baseman. His name is Mr. Buddy Kennedy. So the Toronto Blue Jays have signed Buddy Kennedy to a minor league contract. The infielder has an average of 283 batting average, along with a 229 extra base hits throughout his minor league career. So he will be starting off playing in the Buffalo Bison minor league deal for now. So since Will Robertson is gone from Buffalo Bison, I assume Ross Eikens went out and ended up signing another minor league deal of Buddy Kennedy. So as far as Will Robertson, I can see why the Jays let him go, because we have a lot of outfielders now. As you know, we have Jonathan Clase, we've had many, David Schneider, Nathan Lucas, Addison Barger, just a lot, even Alan Rhoda. So I can see why they got rid of Will Robertson because of that reason. But they did go out and get another first baseman, Buddy Kennedy, to play first base down the minor league. You never know. We may need him in the future. Maybe we get some pop out of that guy. So welcome aboard, Mr. Buddy Kennedy. So now we have a major bullpen that we have to report now. And his name is Mr. Ryan Burr. As you know, he is a right-handed pitcher, Ryan Burr. He left the game the other day with right shoulder rotary cuff strain. So it's officially, he has been placed on the 60-day injury list. And he just got back from his 60-day injury list. So as of July 11th, which is today, the Blue Jays placed Ryan Burr on the 60-day injured list due to a diagnosed right shoulder rotary cuff strain. He had appeared only in 2 games since being activated on July 6th, and through just 2 innings, posting a 0.00 ERA with 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. Burr exited as a relief appearance on July 9th after struggling with a 2-2 slider and displaying obvious discomfort, prompting an MRI back in Toronto to assess further damage. So the MRI uncovered the rotary cuff strain, leading to an extended IL replacement. He is now ineligible to return until at least September 10th, meaning he will miss at least 2 months of the regular season. So that's quite a disappointment. It's kind of I feel bad for the guy. He just came back from a 60-day injury list. Came back when he pitched 2 innings. Now he's back on the 60-day IL list. But Mr. Tommy Nance. So Tommy Nance he is a right-handed pitcher that's selected to a major league roster, and he will be active tonight to pitch up against the Oakland Athletics. So as far as today, it's officially that the Toronto Blue Jays have selected the right-handed pitcher, Tommy Nance, contract from AAA Buffalo, promoting him to the 40-man active MLB roster for the Toronto Blue Jays. This move coincided with the Ryan Burr being placed on the 60-day injury list due to a right shoulder rotary cuff strain, opening Mr. Tommy Nance into the 40-man roster. So who is this guy? Well, he's a 30-year-old guy. Nance was spending the entire 2025 season in AAA, over 31.1 innings with the Buffalo. He posted 4.6, 1.21 whip. He struck out 42, walked 7. Last year, he made 20 relief pitchers for appearance for the Toronto Blue Jays, logging a 4.09 ERA, 19 strikeouts over 22 innings. So he was previously designated for assignment as of March 2025, but cleared waivers and remained with the Buffalo Bison until he recalled. So Tommy Nance, he joined the Toronto Blue Jays 40-man roster, and Ryan Burr, he's going to be out for at least 60 days. So welcome aboard, Tommy Nance, and I hope you get better there, Ryan Burr. Well, there's one player I'd like to mention, and his name is George Springer. He has been outstanding this year. He is just having a remarkable comeback player of the year, I would say. I mean, we all thought that he was declining and he was slowly going to come to an end and that the Jays were going to DFA him. And you know what? He kind of proved everybody wrong. He's definitely have outdone himself. And I'll read you his numbers. So last year, he was in 145 games. He had 120 hits, 19 home runs, 56 RBIs with an average of 220. It's not the greatest. Yes, he had 19 home runs, but he was definitely declining. This year now, he's played in 87 games. He has 81 hits, leads the team in home runs at 16 with 53 RBIs and with an average of 280. Just outstanding. And so for him being this outstanding, he has become the player of the week and for the American League as for June 30th to June 6th of 2025. So the Toronto Blue Jays outfielder designated George Springer earned the American League Player of the Week honors, presented by Chevrolet, as announced on July 7th. This marks his 6th time in his career he received the honor. He previously won it 3 times in Toronto in 2021 and twice with the Houston Astros in 2017 and 2019. So, statistic from what he did from June 30th to July 6th, he had an average of 429 going 12 for 28. He's had 5 home runs, 13 runs batted in, scored 9, on-base percentage was 500, slugging 964. His OPS is 1.464 with 1 stolen base. He leads the MLB in RBI, tied MLB lead in total bases 27, and led in runs scored. He ranked 2nd in homers while also placing top 5 in hits, slugging percentage, and overall OPS. So it's outstanding what this guy's doing. And this is him over here. That was on Canada Day. He ended up getting a grand slam, home run. He ended up finishing off with 7 RBIs. It was a phenomenal. So kudos to you, George. Hopefully you can continue it to the end of the season, into the postseason. Let's go. So the Toronto Blue Jays are playing tonight at 11 p.m. in Oakland, up against the Oakland Athletics. And tonight's starting pitcher for your Blue Jays is Mr. Max Scherzer for your Toronto Blue Jays. So he has played in 4 games this year. His record is 0 for 0. He has pitched in 17 innings. He's earned ERA is 4.76 with 16 strikeouts, 6 walks with a 1.35 K strike. So, as you all know, Scherzer is dealing with an ongoing right thumb inflammation, though he is expected to make his start tonight against the Oakland Athletics. Manager John Snyder has stressed the importance of managing Scherzer's health over raw performance metrics. So the first 2 games he pitched 5 innings. His last appearance was 4 innings. He went into the dugout and he pretty much told John Snyder, "So I'm done. I can't pitch anymore." And that's exactly what happened. So he is a 40-year-old man. He is a veteran, experienced, and pedigree to a pennant chase. He has 3 Cy Young awards. He has over 3,400 strikeouts, over 29 innings. I'm glad we have him on our team. The Jays did sign him for a $15.5 million contract. He's worth it. Just because he's only been in a few games, I think it's still outstanding what he's doing, and he's definitely helping out the other young pitchers and giving his experience to the new guys. So it's well worth the money. I think it's great. So I wish Will Robertson great career over into the Chicago White Sox. Thank you for playing with the Jays. He was in Buffalo Bison. He didn't get much time in the major leagues with the Jays because we have a lot of outfielders. So I can see why the Jays gave him up. But I welcome in Buddy Kennedy to the Toronto Blue Jays. He will be starting in the Buffalo Bison AAA at first base. So welcome in, Buddy. So as far as Ryan Burr, just a lot of bad luck for this guy. I mean, he was just on a 60-day ILS. He came back. He only pitched 2 innings, re-injured himself, and now he's back on the friggin' 60-day injured list. So now that he's gone, Mr. Tommy Nance, a veteran, he's joining the Blue Jays, and he'll be active tonight. I'm not sure if they're going to use him or not, but we'll see what happens. So he is available for the Blue Jays tonight. And let's finish it off with the one, the only George Springer. Hopefully he can continue the great things he's been doing. He's definitely the MVP of the Toronto Blue Jays right now. It's just an outstanding performance that he's doing at the plate and at defense. So kudos to you, George. Keep it going. But yes, thank you all for coming in to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you all for coming in again, and have yourself a great evening, and enjoy the game tonight. And like I always say, let's go Blue Jays.